Hey guys, it's Fanny and welcome back to another mukbang food vlog. Today we are in Las Vegas and we are currently at the restaurant called Anima by EDO, and we're going to be eating some Italian food today, so I'm really excited. But before you guys continue watching, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and turn on those post notifications because you know they'll really help me out. And let's go! Okay, so this is the menu here, and then they also have a chef's tasting menu, which I'll be getting today. So looks like we get some scallops, caviar, and eggs. There's tuna sashimi, farro and haricots vert, croquettes. There's some sausage, truffle cavalati, and ooh, we're gonna add some bone marrow as well. There's braised short ribs, and this should be dessert. Strawberry shaped iced popcorn mousse. Looks really awesome. And this is the interior of the restaurant. It's really nice. I love that artwork on the wall right there of the octopus. The food has arrived and everything looks so freaking amazing. We have an assortment of very delicious Italian food. So let's go over this item over here. This is a pasta. It's called the MALTAGLIATI, and there's handmade sausage in there with ragu, and it looks so delicious. Look at the pasta. It almost reminds me kind of like a bolognese. Over here we have is a crouton with ricotta, and there's some basil oil on there, and over here is a croquette. It looks so good. Look at it. It's like fried so perfectly. Another pasta here. This is the truffle CAVATELLI, and there's some sausage in there along with peas, and then look at this amazing bone marrow. Wow, it looks so beautiful. You're supposed to mix the bone marrow inside of the pasta and it's going to taste so amazing. Here's the braised short ribs. There's also mushrooms, and then we have tuna sashimi. It looks so beautiful. There's the scallop right here, and there's yuzu on it. And then lastly, we have this dish. This is farro and haricots vert. There's buttermilk, ricotta, green apple, almond, and cilantro vinaigrette on there. This right here is caviar. It looks so amazing. There's also trout and salmon roll and egg yolk in here. You're supposed to just mix it all together and consume. Okay guys, the food is all prepared and everything looks and smells so amazing. Let's start eating. I want to try this braised short rib first because it's been sitting here for a while, so we definitely want to tackle this. It looks really beautiful. Like, oh my goodness, let's pick this up. That looks absolutely amazing, and it is braised so nicely. Wow, look at that. It literally just comes right apart. And then we also have some mushrooms here. Wow. Let's take a nice bite. Oh my goodness, that is so good. The beef short rib is cooked so perfectly. It's really soft, moist, tender. This nochi is also really delicious. Like, if you just eat it all together, it's such a harmonious bite. All the textures and flavors go super well together. This braised short rib is so good. You guys definitely need to check it out and get this item. I could literally eat like pounds and pounds of that. And you give me some rice, mix it together. Oh my goodness. All right, next item is, actually want to try this. So this is the baby scallop with ponzu, cream fraiche, and some caviar. That ponzu sauce is really good. Scallop is super fresh. Wow, It's so refreshing. That was really good. Okay, so now I actually want to try this. This is a ricotta cheese, and there's a crouton with some basil oil, and then we also have a croquet. So I'm just gonna dip this crouton in the ricotta. Oh yeah, let's get a lot of it. Ricotta is nice and creamy. The crouton is really crunchy. The contrast of the flavors and the textures go really well together. I love like the crunchiness of the crouton, but then like the creaminess of the ricotta just like coats it so nicely. Wow. Okay, let's try this croquet now. It looks really good. Okay, it's like fried perfectly. There's Basil-Yuzu gel on this as well. Wow. It's super creamy on the inside. And I really do taste that hint of the yuzu gel. It adds a really nice kick to it. Just gonna smother this croquet in the ricotta as well. I think this will be really, really delicious. Okay, next thing is the tuna sashimi. Look at that, it looks so amazing, and there's sea grapes in there as well. The tuna looks super fresh, and there's that Kalamata vinaigrette around, and look at that giant sea grape. Wow. Oh yeah, that tuna is very good quality, so good. And the sea grape gives it a really nice texture because it's salty and then it's a bit crunchy as well. I also really adore this vinaigrette. Sea grapes actually taste like the sea. FYI, if you guys have never had sea grapes before, as I'm chewing, like I taste like some remnants of the ocean. It's really great. Okay, now let's try this pasta dish right here. Look at that, it is so beautiful. This is the MALTAGLIATI pasta, and there is some homemade sausage in there. And look at the pasta, it looks so good. Wow. Big chunks of sausage and meat, and I love the pasta shape and texture. This is really flavorful. It almost kind of reminds me of like bolognese pasta. It's super rich and meaty. Pasta's really fresh too. It is so good. I love the big chunks of meat that they give you. If you love bolognese, you definitely would love this pasta. I feel like they're very similar. Next item we have here is KALUGA caviar and eggs. There's caviar in there, there's salmon, there's trout. It looks so amazing. What you're supposed to do is just kind of mix it together. You're supposed to mix everything together and then you just consume just like that. I love how it's in an eggshell. The presentation is so nice. Wow. This is very creamy. It's so light and fluffy and like almost buttery in your mouth. Like I don't think there's butter in here, but everything just tastes so well together. And then with like the slight bit of saltiness from the caviar. This is really, really good. I've never had anything like this, and honestly, I am so impressed. I just love how the presentation is in an eggshell. I don't know. Okay. Next dish is this one. The FARRO and haricot vert. There's buttermilk ricotta in here, green apple, almond, cilantro, vinaigrette. I love how colorful this dish is. It's super vibrant. Wow. This is very refreshing. Love like the crunchiness of these green beans. It goes so well with the FARRO. And this is basically kind of like, it's in the same family as the quinoa. So it's really good. It's basically like a grain, and then you just eat it with these crunchy green beans. It's such a great texture and combination. The crunchiness of the almonds also give it a really nice texture. And I love that touch of vinaigrette. It is really good. I have to take so many bites, guys, because the spoon is so small. This is probably the smallest bites you guys have ever seen me take. Oh, what? Do we have a larger spoon? Thank you. I should have used this earlier. Alright, let's finish this up. Amazing dish. I really love this. I would just, honestly, I would eat this for fun. Like, it seems very light, healthy, and just so refreshing. Okay, so this is our last and final plate. Check out this amazing bone marrow. It looks so good. And basically what you're supposed to do is you put the bone marrow inside this pasta right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna scoop this bone marrow inside of the pasta. Wow. Just mix it all together. It looks so amazing. It's literally like oozing in the bone marrow fat. What we have here is truffle, CAVATELLI, there's English peas, there's pasta, there's sausage, and there's bone marrow. This is gonna be an amazing, flavorful bite. Wow, that's so good. The bone marrow is so flavorful. It just gently coats every single piece of pasta, every single piece of sausage, and every single pea in here. It is amazing. And I love the truffle in here. You definitely taste it in the pasta. It just tastes so good, just mixed with that bone marrow. Okay, final bite, guys. So good. The sausage they use here is actually quite interesting too. I think it's the first time I've had this sausage. I might not be pronouncing it correctly, but I believe it is a salsichon. I don't think I'm saying it correctly, but it is a pretty firm sausage, and it's quite salty as well. It almost reminds me, if you guys have had like Chinese sausage, it almost reminds me of the Chinese sausage. Not as sweet as Chinese sausage, but it's salty and it's a bit firm like Chinese sausage. Very similar texture. It tastes really great with this pasta. And then you guys know that I always drink Coke anywhere I go. Doesn't matter what restaurant, I always order Coke. So, cheers. Alright, this is the final dish, and this is dessert. It is called the Granita, and it has strawberry shaped ice with popcorn mousse and popcorn dust on top. It looks so amazing. Wow. I don't even know how you create popcorn mousse. How does that work? Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful bite. What am I making? Wow. The mousse is like really soft and fluffy and just so delicate. Very delicate. It's like a gentle blanket, just kind of covers your tongue. I was not expecting that. Taste the mousse a little bit more. Yeah, it's really light and airy. And you get like that subtleness of popcorn flavor. Like I definitely do taste it. Kind of tastes like a little bit of kettle corn. Tastes really good with this strawberry shaved ice. The tartness of the strawberry goes really well with this mousse. Okay guys, that is it for today's mukbang food vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys enjoy this Italian food mukbang, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe to my channel. Once again, I am at the restaurant called Anima by EDO, and if you guys are interested, I will leave the description and the address down below in my description. And yeah, check them out, they're awesome. It's a pretty new restaurant, and they serve like really amazing, mouth-watering, breathtaking Italian foods. My absolute favorites today was, I definitely really love this dessert, by the way. It's so good. This is one of my favorites. I also really love that braised short rib. It was so tender and it was cooked so perfectly. It almost reminds me of kaibijim. It's a Korean braised short ribs. It's pretty similar, but yeah, they cooked that beef short rib very, very phenomenally. So good. I also really love the baby scallops and the tuna. The tuna sashimi was really, really fresh. Another one of my favorites is actually the KALUGA caviar and eggs. It's that one dish where there was an eggshell, and there's actually 4 different types of eggs in there. There's caviar, trout, salmon roll, egg yolk, and Bottarga Espuma. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but that was honestly, I've never had anything like that, so it's definitely a very interesting and very delicious experience. Overall, everything is so amazing here, so I definitely recommend that you guys check them out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you guys, bye!